If this wasn't a warning, I don't know what is. I just was thinking about Susan Wojcicki, Wiki, from the YouTube. You know, she's the CEO of YouTube. How she just died a couple months ago from lung cancer, of all things, even though she didn't smoke. You know, she had a net worth of almost $800 million. And she was only 2 years older than me. She was born in 1968. And she's a legend. She had 5 children, one of which killed himself, frankly, or sadly. Sad. But, you know, she was a legend with 5 children and having a career. You know, obviously there's a lot. That's not a path I would choose, but, hey, more power to her. But remember, she's only 56 years old and she died with lung cancer. And she had a net worth of over $768 million, according to Wikipedia. So, but the crazy thing is, we still go on. I mean, yeah, we can look back at her and remember her name right now. 5 years from now, no one's going to remember her name except her own family. The only legacy she has is the only legacy that matters, which is through your family. Her work won't remember. Her work's just like whatever, man. I mean, have you ever quit a job and you're like, man, these people, the minute you're gone, you're yesterday's news, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. The minute you're gone, people just don't care. And the same people you thought did care, and they might care about you personally, but their day-to-day is still consumed by their labor at their work, and you're no longer a part of it. Some people almost get offended, like they feel like, oh, you're leaving them behind. You know, we're in this together, you know, misery loves company kind of thing. And then the minute you go, it's like, oh, you just weren't valuable in terms of, oh man, you should see this. It's very creepy. I'm on this in Milton. It's got this fog everywhere. I'm on this kind of tree-lined road. It's freaking gorgeous, all can be, but it looks creepy. I'm driving into the deep, dark Shadowlands. Ooh. Didn't C.S. Lewis do a book called Shadowlands or something like that? Anyway, so I just pointed, it's like, if you're on the cusp, and you're sitting there saying, just one more year, one more year, one more year. Like, I was just talking to Kim yesterday, and, you know, she's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's a loyal person. She's like, I'll give these guys until the busy season's done, then I'm done. You know, she's not going to let them hang, because she's a good person. And you are too, or else you wouldn't be watching this channel, because no bad people are watching this channel. Even Thomas and Voting 610 are residential libs, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you don't take this too seriously. Of course, you can be liberal and be a good person. And of course, there are plenty of conservatives who are bad people. So don't be, get that stick out of your butt. Anyway, the point being is, at the end of the day, no one remembers Susan Wojcicki in terms of 2 to 3 to 4 years now. And like with our loyalty that we have to the company, we don't want to leave them hanging. And they, frankly, don't care about leaving us hanging. Well, they'll give you, there's this guy, Joshua Fluke, on YouTube. I love this guy. He just freaking cracks on this, CEOs and LinkedIn and stuff. It's funny as hell. He's great. He talks about all the time, like, oh, the company could just lay you off and you're gone. They got, they'll have to pay unemployment and all that. I don't know how it works. If you get laid off as opposed to being fired, I'm not sure how that works. But still, you got to get unemployment and all that. But they just say, see ya. You might get a severance, you might not. Who knows? And they're not obligated to give you a severance. That's for sure. And yet, if you don't give them 2 weeks, they're like, hey, how dare you not give me 2 weeks? Now, 2 weeks is not a contractual obligation. It's an honor thing. We're saying, hey, I'm going to honor that I don't want to leave you hanging. But that's, you don't have to. And the company, but the point being is he talks about the company just let you go tomorrow and no one cares. You're like, yeah, sorry for you. You're gone. You're like, but you got to give us 2 weeks. It's funny. It's actually, I completely agree. The company is not loyal to you. They're loyal to your productivity is what they're loyal to. You always got to remember that. They're loyal to your productivity. The minute your productivity is no longer needed, for whatever reason, they don't have any loyalty to you. They just don't. So stop being so loyal to an inanimate object, a company, a corporation. Now, if you're working for a small mom and pop shop, these freaking crushers from Vietnam who open up a restaurant and they need you for bookkeeping and you're part. Yeah, that's different. I mean, that's not a big corporation. You don't want to just leave them hanging 100%. But if you're working at some big corporation, dude, you're replaceable, man. They're replaceable. That's just all there is to it. And the minute your productivity is not worth itself, they're going to let you go. So giving them one more year. Now, I know like most people say I'm giving them one more year. I get it. They're saying, look, they're paying me a good bonus and all that stuff. Do you need that money, though? That's the thing. Your time is ticking into the future. Look at Susan Wojcicki. She is dead. R.I.P. She seemed like a nice lady, man. I'm not going to lie. She's liberal, I'm sure, but, Polish. She had dual citizenship to Poland, which I don't like, actually, but whatever. I mean, my wife could get dual citizenship to Ireland if she wanted to. I don't like that either. I think she actually is working on that, or thought about that. I don't think she had dual citizenship to any country, especially one in the Middle East, if you know what I'm saying. Seems like we had an awful lot of dual citizens to one country particularly, but you shouldn't have dual citizenship in Ireland, dual citizenship to Poland. You should be 100% American, baby. America. But anyway, the point being is at the end of the day, Susan had $768 million of net worth. She died way too soon. Way too soon. YouTube went on. And you can't blame YouTube because YouTube is a corporation. It's an inanimate being. Its sole reason to exist is to make money for the investors. That's it. That's it. The shareholders. That's it. It doesn't exist to make money for the employees. It exists to make money for the shareholders. That's what a corporation does. Nonprofits, they exist to earn enough revenue to pay their silly staff. That's it. Oh, but we gotta, tax the nonprofits, by the way. I just read today at the University of Maine, they own all these acreage up in Maine. I almost guarantee they don't pay property tax. They used to allow for hunting. There's a hunting accident, so now there's no longer any hunting. All these nonprofits should pay property tax. It's insane that they don't. It's insane. They should pay income tax. It's insane. It's just, enough of this crap, dude. Enough of this, the nonprofits, they're so holier than thou because they're not for profit. Profits are good. Profits are a good thing. The search of profits are a good thing. Profitability makes freaking things happen, dude. So I want to start a nonprofit. I want to start a for-profit. Find me the guy who wants to start a for-profit. I guarantee he's doing better work for society than the guy who, I want to start a nonprofit. Anyway, if that's not a warning sign, I don't know what is, dude. How much days you have left on this earth, I don't know. You don't know. But if they can get Susan Wojcicki with her $768 million of net worth, and she's only 58, 56, something could happen to YouTube. When I say they, I'm just talking about death. Death becomes us all. There's no other way around it. It's going to get us all. And get out there and have some fun before it happens. Make a legacy. If you're freaking neglecting your children because your stupid job or your my man Chris, the other day, just on Facebook, we were talking about trick-or-treating. He goes, I said how I missed the days of trick-or-treating my kids. He goes, now I'm on to my grandkids. I said, oh, man. If you're not doing trick-or-treating with your grandkids because you have some crappy old job, man, you got priorities wrong. Again, I don't know what your financial situation is. You might need to do that. I don't know. But, man, let this be a warning to you. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts. And don't forget to kiss the pearly yellows. I.e., that means smash the like button. See ya.